Yo, it's KD back with another video. Today we won't be on Ultimate Team as usual. Today we'll actually be starting a new series on franchise. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the team selection screen. After looking through all the teams, I ended up thinking about picking between the Buccaneers, the Commanders, the Panthers, the Jets, and the Raiders. I will be doing a start today franchise, so anything that's currently going on in the NFL will be going on in this league. I will not be playing the remaining of the season. I will be just simming to the off season. Go ahead and get these teams built up. And with that being said, I did end up picking the Panthers. We will be following the career of Coach Suggs. His first ever job will be with the Carolina Panthers. In the near future, you might can see him on another team. Really got up to you guys. And with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into this. Last year, the Panthers did end up falling 4-13. We now have a lot of players we can negotiate or let walk and let them test their value in free agency. Honestly, so far, I don't see anyone I would resign, but these are all the players that are available just in case if I do want to resign someone. After looking at all my options, I will be picking up Nwangu, fifth-year option, and I think that's about it. This is what our offense is looking like going into the off season. We have a lot of holes we need to fill, like receiver, tight end, and also the center position. With that being said, let's go ahead and go over and look at the defense. Looking back at this defense, it's awful. We will have to build this defense from the ground up. Unlike the offense, we already have a few pieces. We just got to build around them. On this defense, I will most likely be building it around J.C. Horn. With that being said, let's go ahead and look into some free agents that I'm interested in. The first person I want to show you guys is DJ Chark. He's a former Panther. We honestly need improvement in our receiving core after Thielen just retired. The only promising receiver we currently have is Xavier Legette. Honestly, DJ Chark, he's only 28. He's exactly what we need at receiver. Let's go ahead and jump into our next player I would like to add to our team. Tyrann Mathieu, the next guy I would like to add to this team. Veteran safety. Who would not want to add a veteran safety to their team? We also need a free safety because our best safety right now is a 60 overall. And honestly, he's just a great player all around. Another player I would like to add is Isaiah Simmons. Honestly, I'm trying to get him back to his college days where he could play anywhere on the field. He's a 6'7" safety, I'm pretty sure. If we can get him back to how he was back in Clemson, he could be a 6'7" corner linebacker. He'll be just like a young Tyrann Mathieu. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the next guy. Taylor Heinicke, a veteran quarterback that Bryce Young can learn from. Not really a guy that will get playtime, but someone that would be very valuable to this team. Another former Panther receiver to add depth to this receiving core, since, like I said earlier, the only promising receiver we have is Xavier Legette. These are all the free agents I end up signing at the end of free agency. Now that free agency is over, I'm going to go look at the trade block. I'll get back with you guys once I find someone I'm willing to trade for. So I did end up finding out that Ringo was on the block, so I end up trading for him. We will be seeing a 4th and a 5th and Dane Jackson for Keely Ringo. I'll catch you guys if I end up finding another trade. If not, we will be in private workouts with a few players from this upcoming draft class. So we will be hosting Luther Burton, Malachi Starks, and Travis Hunter. The reason why is because Travis Hunter is an elite corner and receiver. Defensive-wise, this team needs everything. Offensive-wise, we need firepower. So that's where Travis Hunter and Malachi Starks, he is not maybe one of the best, if not the best safety in this draft class. And Luther Burton, honestly, I don't know where to begin with him. Just a great receiver in general. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the draft.
Every career starts as a dream, a belief that someday you'll join the greats and line up next to them on the same field, in the same league. That dream required incredible sacrifice just to even make it to this point. For the coaches and teams of this league, they dream of the right player that changes everything for their franchise. Tonight, those dreams collide. Welcome to Madden's NFL Draft.
So we had the 7th pick in the draft, and with that pick, I ended up picking Luther Burton. Honestly, it was a no-brainer. Travis Hunter was already off the board, and I felt like we needed a receiver out of everything. This is how the remaining of the first round ended up going. With my second pick, I ended up choosing Mitchell Evans from Notre Dame. Honestly, I didn't really see anything else in the second round. I did end up reaching very badly with this pick, but we need a tight end, so it doesn't really matter, in my opinion. With our third round pick, I end up taking Eli Cox, center from Kentucky. For some reason, his last name was blurred out, so I had to go in the game and fixed it. The workaround I did was end up just adding 2 X's. With our 4th round pick, I end up taking Kobe Bryant to add some depth to the cornerback position. He was not the best player on the board, but I felt like he was the most exciting player on the board. With our last pick in the 5th round, I end up taking Torrey Holton, my bad. He's honestly a fast receiver, but he needs to work on his hands. He has a lot of potential, in my opinion, and we can really work with him. I also end up signing Riley Leonard from Notre Dame as a undrafted free agent. I also end up signing veteran edge rusher Cameron Jordan. Honestly, I only signed him for depth for our D-line and just to be a leader for our defense, since we don't really have a lot of veterans other than him and Tyrann Mathieu. Going into training camp, these will be my 3 players I would like to focus on. Bryce Young, because he's our young upcoming quarterback. Luther Burton, because he will be our number 1 receiver of the year. And Kobe Bryant, because he's our promising corner. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into training camp.
Training Camp Media with head coach, Coach Suggs. Today we will be talking about how training camp has been going. How does he feel about this upcoming season? Lastly, does he have it to be a head coach in the NFL?
Hey everybody, how are you guys doing?
I'm having a nice day.
I'm doing well myself.
Good, how about you, Coach?
I'm doing good. With that being said, do you guys have any questions for me?
Yes, Coach. Do you see Bryce Young being the starting quarterback coming into this season?
Yes, Bryce Young will be our starting quarterback. He's still young and has lots to learn from his veteran backup quarterback, Taylor Heineke. The lady in the second row, with your hand up.
With Jonathan Brooks coming back from injury, will we be seeing a battle for the starting running back position?
No, we will not after that impressive season from Chuba Hubbard. He will be our starting running back, but Jonathan Brooks will for sure be getting touches. Last question for today.
At the end of practice, we've seen a fight break out between wideout DJ Chark and safety Ronnie Harrison. Will there be any consequences for these players?
Yes, me and the GM are currently working on something to punish these guys for starting a fight during the first week of training camp. We'll let you guys know by next week what their punishment will be.
Can't pay me, try lock in with God to save me. After in a year, they fugazi. Me and Swindler, shout out Katie.